Hi kids, welcome back to my Stromberg Carlson series. It's been a while, I know. Here we go. I'm kind of changing horses midstream here to try and finish up this series. I have several of these radios and I was working on, I believe it was the 1400. And to finish up, I'm going to switch to the 1500. The 1400's got a dodgy speaker. It's not, it's been patched up and it works okay, but it's just not, it's not quite the ticket. So until I find a replacement, I'm putting that one aside, and we're going to work on the 1500. This is the cabinet for it that I just finished painting. The person that this radio is going to requested that it be powder blue, so there you go. You know, I am never capable of a great paint job, but this is pretty good. I'm happy with it. I hope she will be too. Let me show you what the rest of it looks like. This is the chassis and everything from the 1500, and as you can see, it has a very nice speaker. The trick about the Stromberg Carlsons is they actually cut one corner off of the speaker housing to make room for the on-off volume control. So if I get a replacement speaker, I either need an actual Stromberg Carlson speaker that's had that done to it, or I have to buy the right size and impedance and everything, and then do that myself with the Dremel or something. And I mean, they cut it right up to the cone, so I mean, it's just as close as you can be. So I'd rather, you know, on the 1400, I'm trying to find a proper replacement. So we're going to switch over to this one, which is in really nice shape. It's got, like I said, it's got a good speaker. It's got a good dial pointer, which a lot of them don't. You know, that translucent dial pointer, you know, looks really nice when the light shines. There's lights underneath. There's the socket right there. So the light shines up and through it, and it looks, you know, looks really nice. It's in good shape. I need to get another tube. I marked a bad tube with blue tape here to remind me which one it is. It needs a couple of things. It's got a good antenna and everything. It's got a really good back on it. Someone has already replaced some of the capacitors before it came to me, which is fine. I don't mind as long as they've done it right. They've done some of them with these Mylar caps and some of them with these sort of orange drop style. They have not replaced the selenium rectifier, and they have not replaced the electrolytic capacitors. It works, but it could probably work a lot better. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to double check everything. There's like the dropping resistor down here. Is the original, and there aren't a lot of resistors in this thing, but I'll double check them. One or two have been replaced. But I'm going to replace that selenium rectifier, and I'm going to replace those electrolytics, and I'm going to put a white cord on it because it'll look a lot better with the blue cabinet. Because the blue cabinet, these are really difficult to get. You know, the top comes off. It just has these little pins cast into the Bakelite, and you put it on here, and it's just held in place with speed nuts. These are really squirrely to get in. You have to really kind of tilt them at just the right angle and get the on-off volume control and stuff out of the way, and then it'll go in there like that. And looks like that, and of course I need to clean them up a little bit, but of course when we are all done it will have white knobs, which looks very nice. And then I'm going to buy a new one of these. This is the original dial, you know, with green and white numbers and letters. Stromberg Carlson. This one it's the original. It's shrunk a bit. It's kind of sucked in on the side, so there's a gap on either side, and the lettering and everything is starting to kind of flake away, and it just isn't quite, you know, it isn't quite what it should be. And that's not quite going to focus, is it? Anyway, you get the idea. They make a very nice reproduction of this. Radio Days is the company that makes the reproduction. They have a website, all kinds of... they specialize in that. replacement dials, replacement stickers, decals and labels and things. They do a really nice job. So I'll be getting a new one of those from them as a finishing touch. But you can see it's missing the information on the back, but it's got a good back with the antenna and everything. And it's painted a very nice color now. It's going to look great with the white knob. So anyway, just wanted to update you on this one. That's where we're at. Next, we're going to do those electrolytic capacitors and that selenium rectifier, and then we'll. I got to go buy some white cord because I'm about out, and we'll put a nice white cord on this, and it'll look really nice. Should make a very nice radio. These are great radios. I'm very fond of these. They're among my favorites. I've done several of them. So there's your update. Stay tuned, and we'll keep going on this. We'll get it done here pretty quick. And as always, thanks for watching.